Hi everyone, it's Abby from Garden Street, and today I have a really unique chicken recipe for you. And I stole this from Jamie Oliver through Food 52's food blog, and I'll leave the link to that below so you guys can look at the recipe that I was looking at. I've made a couple changes to that just because I didn't have a lot of the fresh ingredients that it called for, and my taste is a little bit different. And I think cooking really should be about making it yours and not feeling like you have to follow a recipe exactly. I'll leave that below so you can compare, but mine is a little bit different. So this recipe is called chicken in milk. The first thing that you need to do is preheat your oven to 375. And for this I'm using Martha Stewart's famous one pot enameled cast iron all-in-one amazing product. If you don't have that, you can use any sort of pot that you can transfer from the skillet to the stove. I have a Perdue whole chicken and I've taken out obviously everything from it. I'm just adding some butter to my skillet at this point. I'm using it as a skillet. It's on my stove top over like medium to high heat, and I'm letting the butter melt. And you can use olive oil too, but I think butter just has sort of a richness and flavor that I love. So next you're adding your whole chicken right in there. I've just taken the stuff out of the middle, I've done nothing else to it, and I'm just adding it in. And what we're doing right now is just browning the outside of it. And I'm adding salt and pepper very generously now, but this is just sort of like a pre-step. You're going to flip it over a couple times. It's a little bit awkward with the whole chicken, but you know, you'll work it out. And we're just trying to add some color to the outside of this since this is going to bake in the oven in a lot of liquid, so we want to make sure the outside has a nice crust to it. The three ingredients that you need to season or flavor your chicken here, the first thing I'm doing is the spice rub portion. So I'm adding some dried herbes de Provence, and you can use whatever you want. The recipe actually calls for sage, so you can use that. I'm using garlic powder and paprika, and I'm just sort of mixing that all together. Also some lemon juice and 2 cups of milk. And lemon juice you can add to your taste if you like things really citrusy or less. And the point here is that the milk and the lemon juice are going to sort of create curds in the oven, and stick with me. I know it sounds kind of gross, but these curds are amazing, and you're doing it on purpose, so it's not like, you know, an accidental thing, and they taste so good and flavorful. So this is about the crispiness that I went with, and I could have gone longer, but I didn't want to overcook it since it's going to bake in the oven for a long time. This is going to be like a pull apart, sloppy, messy, you know, sort of Sunday roast, so it doesn't need to be perfect. People, you know, the idea is that you're going to serve it to a family or a big group of friends, and everyone can sort of pull apart what they want, and it's just like a really sort of family style chicken. So I'm adding in my sort of spice combination, and again you can add, you know, whatever spices you like, but I think these actually went really well together. And then I'm adding in my lemon juice, and I would say that's probably about the juice of like 1 lemon if you're doing fresh lemons. And next I'm going to add in my milk right over the top and right on the sides. And this is how it looks before I'm putting it in the oven, my 375-degree oven, for about an hour and a half. But mine didn't take quite that long, so definitely check on it and, you know, be aware. And I basted it several times, and this is how it came out. I think I actually could have maybe cooked it in a smaller pan or added more milk because it was juicy, but I feel like it could have been more pull apart-y, if that's a word. This is sort of my final product. I think it looks amazing. It tasted amazing. I just served it up with some broccoli. I'm actually really proud of it, and it's so easy to make a roast this way. And you know, you don't need to be a traditional cook to roast a chicken with a lot of flavor. And we devoured it and served it, and it was amazing. So I hope you guys really like this recipe. I think it's great for winter, a cozy Sunday recipe, especially if you're trying to eat healthier. You know, you can just pair this with a veggie like we did, and it's still filling, but not so bad for you. If you guys want to see more recipes like this, feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.